Welcome to the Trio Blood Podcast. I am your host, Christian Creasy.
I'm Lionel Chapman.
Ira Childs.
In today's episode, we are going to discuss our top 5 favorite slasher horror films and the music that goes along with them. So, how you guys doing?
I'm great.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Great. Got my tea on, representing the pod. you know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Looking and smelling like that new money.
Yes.
T-shirts on the way.
Yes, sir.
Trio Blood.
Yes.
All
Hats as well.
All right. So, you guys want to jump right into it?
Jump right on into it.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna start with number 5,
Number 5.
Child's Play,
Child's Play.
1988, directed by Tom Holland.
Yes. Written by Don Mancini.
Yes.
Yes. So, what was so unique about this film?
The actual puppet by itself. And I recently found out that it took maybe about 15 people to get Chucky going. Legs, eyes, blinking, nose, mouth. That was an insane job for those crew members. So just imagine how in sync everybody needs to be blinking and turn his nose or his head and
All the
everything like that.
facial expressions.
All of it.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, I think that was wild when I found out how many people was doing that,
Yeah.
and no CGI either.
It's crazy.
I think
No.
a child was a stand-in of one of the children of one of the people on set.
Yeah, it was one of the stunt doubles,
Yeah.
especially when they did the running and the when he was walking slow with the knife after he was burnt to a crisp
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So,
I got a fun fact.
what's that?
Did you know the original title of the film was Blood Brothers?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So what? Blood Brothers. What was that about?
Yeah.
Chucky was originally came from Andy's rage. He embodied Andy's rage. The original script had nothing to do with Charles Lee Ray at all.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That would have been quite a different movie.
Definitely. Different take and everything like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been interesting. Really.
Yeah. I think also what make that film so unique is the because it's a doll.
Yes.
And back then, the hottest toy was the Cabbage Patch doll. I used to have one when I was like a baby.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch doll.
But it's
with that one tooth.
it's just the uniqueness of the dolls and how everyone, and I mean everyone, at some point had that one doll that just kind of followed you throughout the room. Wherever you went, it just seemed like the eyes followed you. So to have a doll as a serial killer or slasher was very unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the voice.
The voice played a big part, as you can see in the remake.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Which was made in our hometown of Chicago, Illinois.
Chicago.
That's right. Right there on Diversity.
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Another classic film.
Another classic.
Another.
And number 4, we have one of my favorites, if not my all-time favorite slasher film, A Nightmare on Elm Street,
Yes.
written and directed by Wes Craven, 1984.
Nice.
Now, that movie, literally changed the game because you have so many of the killers that didn't speak, like Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers. But when Freddy came along and spoke, that changed the game.
Yeah.
And what's so unique about that movie is that it took place in a dream world.
Yeah.
Like mom and dad can protect us in the real world. But one place that still to this true today, that parents can't protect us is in our dreams.
True.
And that movie, just when I saw that movie when I was young, it just whoa.
Yeah.
Did you here's a fun fact. Did you know the inspiration of Nightmare on Elm Street is based on an actual true story that Rex Craven read in an article? Did you guys know that?
No, I didn't know that.
So it was this refugees family that was leaving after the fall of Pol Pot.
Okay.
and the child would never go to sleep because the child always was like scared to go to sleep because every time he went to sleep, he always screamed and saying that something was after him. So one night, while the family was watching a movie, the child finally went to sleep and relieved the dad. You know, he was like, wow. Yeah. So he took the child in the room, put him to bed, but in the middle of the night, they heard the child scream in terror. And when they got to the room, he was dead.
Damn.
Yeah. And so Wes Craven, after he read that, it's like, I got to make a movie about that, you know. So that's how Nightmare on Elm Street came along. And also a fun fact, like the scene when Nancy takes the coffee pot from underneath her bed. They found out when they went in there, the kid was doing that. Kid was drinking black coffee and had staying awake medication pills and stuff that he was doing. Just like Wes put all that what he got from the article into the movie. That's why you see Nancy taking a black coffee pot out of there, and her taking or you see some Nightmare on Elm Street's pictures that they taking pills to stay awake, especially coffee pot. That's where he got it from.
Did you know that the name Fred Krueger was originally from the name of a bully of Wes Craven?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
Talk
crazy.
about your real life inspirations coming to life on film.
Man.
Hey, did you know that like that long trench, or not the trench coat, but the hat came from like this wino that Wes described as a kid that used to scare the crap out of him.
Man.
That night he used to walk by his house and Wes used to peek outside the window and he used to walk and he just stare at him and scared the heck out of him.
That's real creepy.
Yeah, and every time Wes would stick his head back up, he didn't move. He just stared at him. You know.
Yeah.
So-
What I really liked about the movie was Freddy was always in the shadows, and especially in the first two films, he stayed in the shadows.
Yeah. He stayed, and what also is that what crazy about it that since he in the supernatural world, if you want to say, or the
The dream world.
postal malfunction. But is that like this is the guy that knows your secrets.
Yeah.
Like he knows everybody's dirty secret. Like he knows like for the ladies what kind of panties you're wearing.
Yeah.
And for the guys what kind of underwear you got. Like he knows every single part of you.
All your fears.
All your fears and all your vulnerabilities, and he preys on them.
Man.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, see, that is one of those things that makes this character unique, iconic, and one of the most well-known slashers.
Yep.
Besides all of those things, his actual weapon of choice.
Yes. The finger
Really
knife.
unique. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was very creative.
Yeah.
Very. Everyone had like pickaxes or big knives or whatever have you, but they created a glove with knives on it.
I love the intro.
Very
Yeah,
much
when
so.
he's working on like
Right.
something that
Yeah.
that's what Wes said too. Like he wanted to create something that's something that he built himself too, which is very creative. And I have a pair of those.
I like that. That's the sound on the score, right? Right when he makes the glove, then you hear this sound, and then it says something like
Deteriorate.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Now the music was off the chisang. That music composed by Charles Bernstein. Shout out to Charles Bernstein. We hope to talk to you. We'll like sit down and ask you what was the real inspiration, because that music da da dee da 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 when I hear that, man, that just creeps the hell out of me.
Makes you uneasy, definitely.
Yeah, and it's like, oh snap. And also what I love, they took the old nursery rhyme. That was sick.
Yeah.
1, 2's Freddy coming for you.
Yeah.
3, 4, better lock your door. 5, 6, grab your crucifix. 7, 8, don't stay up late. 9, 10, he's back again. No, never sleep again. That was very creative, you know. But with that music, I think it's so iconic today, and it still have so much influence that I believe, like, you know, you can play that, and most people know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Most people say, "Oh, that's Nightmare on Elm Street."
Yeah.
You know, just like the other ones from like Halloween.
I got one more fun fact before we get into our next choice.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that the film was shot on the same location that I Love Lucy was
No,
filmed?
I didn't know that.
Yes,
That's wow.
yes.
I didn't know that.
I love Lucy. I love you, Lucy.
Also, I do have another fact. Did you know the boiler room scenes that was shot was in a bandit prison that was condemned by the state of California? Why? Because they had asbestos. So that whole crew and they were sucking up
That's
asbestos
crazy.
gas. They didn't know until later on. So
So that brings us to our third choice. Friday the 13th, 1980. Sean Cunningham.
yeah, now that.
Nah, I gotta start it off. Did anybody see the antagonist being a woman?
No, I did
No,
not. I
that
did
was the
not.
kicker.
That was the kicker.
That
did
was
not.
like what you call it in boxing, the punch, the knockout punch.
Yes.
That you didn't see. No.
With a turtleneck on.
With a turtleneck on.
Blue.
Right.
You know.
But just the way this film uses the point of view as the killer, it makes it mysterious.
Yeah.
And when the final reveal of who the killer is, you're taken back even more because, again, it's a female. During this time, I don't believe we had too many female antagonists or slasher killers. Maybe. No, I don't think so.
I can't recall either. I think she's like the first one to me.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. And I think that's what make that movie very unique. And also to take it from a different perspective, it's like you can feel for her. Like in some way, even though look, it's still wrong to kill those counselors because they didn't have nothing to do with your son being killed and drowned because of the camp counselors that wasn't doing their damn job
Yeah.
of supervising this and making sure all the kids are safe, especially her son. You know, but but in a way, you can understand where she's coming from because now they trying to reopen this place back up after what just happened, and she's taking upon herself, if someone can say vigilante justice, if you want to say, to make sure this doesn't probably happen to other children that come into the camp. But then again, you know, I'm just trying to say a different perspective if you see it from her point of view. Because from my point of view, no. Hell no. No. They didn't have nothing to do with it. But yeah, that's what I love about it too, because nobody didn't expect it was a woman.
Give props to Harry Fred Medini now, who did the score for Friday the 13th.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, Chicago own.
Yes.
Shout out. Yeah.
And there wasn't too many people that were using like orchestras to make a horror score
No.
during that time, you know. So that definitely put this score on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the inspiration he came up with that, all these years I used to thought it was but it wasn't. In the film, he used her lines like "kill her, mommy, kill her," and he took "kill" and "ma" and he put that through an echo machine at the time, and he got on the mic and started saying "kill, kill, ma, ma,
Nice.
kill, 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 ma, ma, ma." So it's actually you hear the music is he saying "kill her, mommy, kill, kill, ma, 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 kill, kill, ma, ma, ma." So those of you out there, that's what he's really saying. Kill her mommy.
The mom was very strong.
Very.
It was some
In a turtleneck.
some
Hey, now hot ass turtleneck
It was
in the middle of the summer.
it was some kills. You know, I'm like, yeah, the mom did that.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
A word of piece of advice. If anybody wants to talk to you guys out there, especially during this season of summer, and they got on a long sleeve, hot ass turtleneck or a sweater, run.
with a raincoat.
Run like hell.
Right.
With a
Because
raincoat.
ain't no way in heck. Don't hitch no ride with somebody who's wearing a hot ass turtleneck
Do not hitch any rides.
when it's like 95 degrees outside.
Right. Right.
So that brings us to number 2. Our number 2 choice is My Bloody Valentine,
Yeah.
which was directed in the year I was born, 1981.
Damn you old.
As hell.
Yippity.
But this character, the miner, and I'm sorry, but this poster's getting on my nerve. But the character, the miner, is very unique
Yeah.
in so many ways. He still has that mysterious feel.
Sorry, folks. We had a poster malfunction,
man.
but that's all right. We keep this party going.
Just use it as my pillow. Boogeyman trying to get me.
The miner still had that mysterious feel, with the uniqueness of the costume that he had on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think that's made it creepy too, because just like we discussed in last episode, that the fear that anything could happen or the creativity of things that, that those minor costumes can be creepy,
Creepy.
and that's what made it so unique, and it's creative too.
Yeah. Timing, location was everything. Just a creepy time.
Yeah.
Even with the hard candies, I think that gave us some inspiration today for Valentine's. You get a box of chocolates, open
Oh,
it
yeah.
up, it's a live heart inside.
Oh yeah, that was.
For real, that's creepy.
And that also a fun fact, My Bloody Valentine was created based on the trend too.
Yeah.
After Halloween, all the studios started doing these horror movies based on that relates to holidays, like such as April Fools,
Like Christmas.
Black Christmas, yes. What is it? Happy Birthday to Me
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, so
Yeah.
that was unique. So if you haven't seen it, check out My
Check-
Bloody Valentine.
Check it out.
81.
At number 1, we have Halloween,
Yes.
1978.
Directed and written by John Carpenter. Produced by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. Also, she was a writer too. She was co-writer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out and rest in peace to Deborah Hill.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. Now, that movie, I believe, like, definitely still changed the game.
It will forever be one of my favorite movies.
Mine's too. And just a classic, man.
It's just defined of the definition of the boogeyman,
Yeah.
for sure.
I think what made it so unique too is like what John Carpenter said, like Michael is like the force of the wind. Like that's what makes him scary. You don't know when he's coming. It's just that he surprises you. To me, he's like a ninja.
Yeah.
Like he just hides in the shadows. He sees you. And the thing about it, for a person who doesn't speak, he has the ability to speak. And he's so calculated. And he just, boom, come out of nowhere and kills you and stuff like that. But fun fact, did you know that the Michael Myers mask was based on a Captain Kirk mask. It was actually an original Captain Kirk mask.
William Shatner.
Yes, shout out to William Shatner. Well, Tom Wallace was saying that he went to the costume shop and he ended up buying two masks. One was the clown and one was the Captain Kirk mask. And he went back to set and they tried on the clown, and it was creepy. It was creepy and scary. And so what he did was they all said, okay, let's try the other one, the Captain Kirk. So what Tom Wallace did, he said he took away the eyebrows, he widened up the eyes, and he spray painted the face, and he, got the hair out, smooth the hair back. I think that's what he did.
Uh-huh.
And when he came out, man, he said the hush fell right over the crew and the cast and crew. Everybody just got silent because everybody was like freaked out.
I like the scene that's creepy when he's when she looks out the window. He stands there by the laundry.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because and what made it so creepy is with that mask is that when he widened the eyes, if you actually look in it, it's nothing but pure blackness, which represents nothing but pure evil. Because that mask is creepy.
Creepy.
I mean, even today, if you like somebody would wear it, I would wear somebody. It's just creepy because of the eyes, and those eyes is just like pure blackness, pure nothingness, pure evil. And what's unique was the doctor, the actor Donald Pleasance, rest in peace.
Donald Lewis.
He
Doctor.
did a amazing job. And what I love about it is that even though he was a psychologist, therapist, he didn't use like the signs or the mental health issues or to make like an excuse. But he knew. He's like, look, let's just put all that crap aside.
This guy's evil. Let's kill him.
Right. He's just pure evil. He is pure evil, and that's it. And the score, oh my God.
Yeah. Carpenter did his thing on that.
Yes. And fun fact about the score, John Carpenter's father taught him music. He said he gave him a pair of bongos and taught him 5/4 time. So when you hear do 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 do, that's where he got it from.
Nice.
So he went on the piano when he was doing the score and played the octaves, and he came up with do 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 do.
That's dope.
And the people in the movie theaters, every time that came on, it was closing their ears because it was so creepy. Until this day, like just like with Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, that every time you hear do 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 do, man, it still has an impact because
Heads will turn when that music plays.
right. I think I use that for people as a ringtone when people call me and I don't want to talk to.
The creepiest sound in that film is the. That was
Yeah,
that was more creepier to me than the do 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 do.
you think so?
Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah, man, these movies, man, like had a big influence
and will forever.
forever, and it
They
changed the
actually-
culture.
Kept the slasher genre going.
Yeah.
Which is it's sort of dying out right now. But those films really opened the door to get so many quote unquote copycats and slasher films.
Yeah. So, yeah. So that ain't any final thoughts or anything?
You can follow us.
Yes. Follow us on YouTube, Trio Blood.
You can follow us on IG.
Yes. Trio Blood.
Subscribe,
Subscribe.
like, follow.
Yes.
And you know what? Comment your favorite slasher and the reason why. And we can keep this conversation going for quite some time, I believe.
Yes. So stay tuned. So, and that concludes our episode. I hope you guys can enjoy. So to stay tuned next time.